Welcome to the Organizedpreneur Podcast, where we dive deep into the art of launching and streamlining your podcast and business for impact and growth. I'm your host, Aldreama Harper, a seasoned professional organizer with more than 2 decades of experience in transforming chaos into calm and order. After launching 3 podcasts, I'm here to share with you my insider tips and proven strategies so that you can avoid the pitfalls that I've had to overcome. So whether you're just starting out and looking to enhance your existing endeavors, this podcast will equip you with the knowledge and the tools that you need to work more efficiently, thereby creating more time and more freedom in your life and business. So join me as we explore actionable steps to not only launch, but maximize your business and podcast potential. Let's make success a part of your story. You ready? Let's go. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the power of podcasting to amplify your business. And this was inspired by a question that was submitted. And the question was, how do I use podcasts for my business? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So whether you're a small business owner or a budding entrepreneur, this episode is for you because I'm going to be talking about how you can begin leveraging the unique power of podcasts to amplify your brand's voice and boost your business growth. And this is so essential because everyone wants that. If you have a business, if you have, you're an entrepreneur, whether it doesn't matter at what stage you're in that endeavor, you want to find ways to boost your business growth. And I talk about this on a previous episode, I believe it's episode 89 and 90, where I talk about the Dream Flow formula. And in the Dream Flow formula, the D stands for discovering or discovery systems, right? Because you want to find ways for business to discover you, and you want to amplify your brand using podcasting to do that. There are other ways to do that, but podcasting is one of those ways to be discovered, for people to find you, especially if it's done the right way. And so today I just want to talk about just like 3 ways that you can leverage podcasts for your business, and 3 ways that this is going to help you. It's going to help benefit your business endeavor. It's going to help benefit your entrepreneurial endeavor, right? So let's just talk about this. So for instance, let's just talk about number 1, okay? One of the things, or one of the benefits, is that it allows you to deepen your connection with your audience. Because when you're doing that, you're doing this by providing valuable content on a regular basis. Hopefully, that's how you're going to deepen your connection, because you want to deepen your connection. This is what helps establishes you as a thought leader, as an authority in your field, because when you are providing valuable content on a regular basis, then people are going to start seeing you that way. Like, I see podcasting as an incredible opportunity to deepen relationships with the listener, to deepen your connections with your audience. And that happens by consistently delivering content through your podcast that's relevant to them, right? And this way you provide ongoing value, which creates a more loyal listener base. And these listeners are likely to become advocates for your brand. I'm sure you found yourself in situations, I know I have, it's like, man, I love this product so much, or I love this podcast so much, and I love what they're talking about so much, I have to share it with other people. right? And so they're likely to become advocates for your brand, sharing your content and even becoming customers. I've done that many, many times. And so when you're sharing your personal stories or your insights, this can help to make your audience feel just a little bit closer to you personally, right? Because it establishes a better connection to you, right? To you and your business. So hosting a podcast gives you a platform to discuss those things and build the connections. And also it helps when maybe you're sharing industry trends, or you're answering questions in your content and solving problems. These are all relevant to your listeners. And so this is what positions you as an authority and a reliable source of information. And so that can translate into a greater trust in your business and your services or your products, right? So that's number one. It creates a deeper connection. Number two, podcasting can also increase your reach and your visibility. That's what I was just talking about in the Dream Flow formula. You want discoverability, right? It increases your reach and your visibility, because now with podcasting, you can make yourself accessible worldwide. Right? Worldwide. Podcasting goes beyond your, community, your city. Is that a word? No. But it helps to increase your reach. Boy, I can't even talk today. Increase your reach and visibility. I think that's what I was trying to do, was combine a word, city, with visibility, which results in citability. Okay. All right. I digress. Anyway, so podcasting is a great tool for networking too, right? I have actually collaborated and because of podcasting, collaborating with other experts in my field, and even being on guest appearances on other people's podcasts. Okay, so you want greater visibility. You want to widen your reach. You don't want to be the world's best kept secret, right? So you want to position yourself, and you want to create a greater reach, because it helps, the podcasting will help you to have a global reach, which can be really accessed by anyone that has an internet connection, right? So this really expands your potential customer base, which is far beyond, as I said, local boundaries. And so most podcasts are integrated into various platforms like Apple and Spotify and YouTube, depending on what type of platform that you use. And so this is what enhances your visibility. Okay. And so additionally, when you're inviting, say, industry experts and influencers, or even have potential clients on your podcast, that can help you also build valuable relationships. And so I can't tell you, even right now, I'm on another person's podcast, and we do a monthly podcast. And so based on the fact that we began collaborating because we were in another community. And so these type of connections can really lead to collaborations and partnerships and other business opportunities. And it's a great way to, exchange ideas and just learn from others, even in your industry. So that's number 2. It will increase your reach and your visibility. Number 3, it can be a direct channel to promote your products and your services, like your merchandise, right? You can do that in a more engaging and in a personal way. Boy, I'm having a problem today. I'm not getting my words out properly, but anyway, so your podcast can serve as a soft sell or highlight your services to people that may be interested. Since your audience already trusts you, right, they're more likely to be receptive to your promotions. You don't want to do hard sales, but you do want to do soft sell promotions on this type of platform, right? And so you can use call to actions to direct listeners to your website or your shop or whatever you want them to do. And so they're more likely to do that once you're first discovered. And then secondly, that is secondly. First, once you use your podcasting platform in order to deepen the relationships. And then secondly, you're increasing your reach and your visibility. And again, you want to direct your channel, you want it to be a direct channel for your products and your services, right? This is how, because if you're doing this for business purposes, this is how you can do it. This is another platform that you can do this. And when done well, you will definitely, absolutely begin to see some ROI or return of investment of your time and your effort in a more granular way, in a more organic way, right? And so it really does provide many opportunities to help grow your business. And so hopefully this was very helpful to you. If you have any questions about this or any other things regarding your podcasting or launching a podcast or starting a podcast, just remember that the journey actually starts with one step. You got to take action. You absolutely have to take action. So if you're looking to launch your podcast, I want to share with you an opportunity to go and grab this free class, this free course that I have. It's called PodLaunchPop. You go to PodLaunchPop.info. Let me spell that for you. It's going to be in the show notes, but Pod, P-O-D, Launch, L-A-U-N-C-H, Pop, P-O-P.info. So this is how you can do it. So as always, I like to close out with today's scripture, and today's scripture is Proverbs 31:30, and it says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." Well, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep pursuing your entrepreneurial dreams with passion and purpose. You ready? Let's go.